Do I really need these supplements?
Supplements. Should you bother out of your wasted time? The reason I'm talking about supplements is I have a lot of members at my gym asking me about supplements. Should I take them? Shouldn't I take them? So what I do is for my members, I've got an educational supplement day that we do where I speak about supplements, the advantages, the benefits, why we take them, and then I also have a representative from a local supplement company come in and speak to the members about what they do and the ingredients. The ingredients are really important, where it's sourced, how many ingredients are in there. Obviously, the more ingredients in something, the more negative of impact it might have on your body. And then they bring in samples for the members to try because that can be the most difficult thing. Some of the stuff out there doesn't really taste the best. So that's what we're doing. But obviously, everyone might not be in that situation. So I thought I'd come in and just do a quick video on supplements, the benefits, why you should take them, what we get from them, do they work? And the answer is yes. If you think of supplements as maybe filling in the gaps, especially if you've got a busy lifestyle, for example, obviously if you're exercising a lot, if your body's stressed out, if you're under stress, there's definitely things like obviously having protein powders obviously can help you recover better, especially obviously first thing in the morning when we know for your first meal you want to try and get over 30 grams of protein. Everyone may not be in the position where they can sit down and have a breakfast, so having that protein shake can really set you off on the right track and really tick that off the list. And once you kind of hit that first 30 grams of protein or 40 grams of protein, it really sets you up for the rest of the day. So that's a really good sign. So yes, using things like that in the morning. Obviously, again, regarding strength, obviously we know about creatine. But then even saying that about creatine, it's not just for people in the gym. It's not just to help you strength-wise, obviously giving you more energy in your cells. It's also really good for the brain. So if you know you're going to have a long day of work and a stressful day of work, supplement with creatine can definitely help your brain throughout the whole day. So doing that is really good. Supplements can obviously help us also just to support energy and reduce fatigue. So helping energy wise, you've got magnesium, obviously helping the red blood cells and obviously give a bit of energy. Obviously vitamin B12 and vitamin B complexes really important. Helping if you're low in iron, that can obviously lead to fatigue. So improving bone health and joint health. So calcium, vitamin D is really important. We know collagen is really important for helping the bones, ligaments, tendons. Think of it as a scaffolding for the body. So having the right amount of collagen in your nutrition is really important. And a caveat to that is obviously your vitamin C needs to be. You don't want to be deficient in vitamin C because it's collagen needs vitamin C to basically work properly, if you like, in terms of a better word. Supporting heart health. So your omega 3s, which is obviously a fatty acid, which is essential. So essential meaning our body can't make it. We need to get it from a food source. So if you don't really like fish, obviously supplementing with omega 3 is going to be really important, and that's going to be really essential. And another thing with omega 3 is obviously it's good for the brain, which obviously is going to be good for your own mental health. So all these so supplements in general can really help us and kind of really fill in the gap if you're not getting everything that you need from your nutrition. So is supplementing a good idea? I would say yes. You can definitely use it as a crutch to definitely help you in your everyday life. And again, remember, they're not magic pills. You don't want to overdo it because obviously having too much, you want to obviously definitely stick to the recommended doses. But overdoing it can obviously make you feel ill and have side effects. But in general, using supplements can definitely be beneficial.
Vitamin D, very important vitamin, as we cannot grow properly without vitamin D. However, it's actually not a vitamin. A vitamin is something that our bodies cannot produce. For example, vitamin B12, which we need for energy, our bodies can't make it, so we need to get it from a food source. Vitamin D, our bodies can make it from receptors under the skin, from the sunlight. Our body creates vitamin D. That was from an evolutionary, from when we left Africa thousands of years ago. Our skin got lighter, so our bodies could develop more vitamin D. If probably people with darker skin that are living maybe in colder climates probably want to look at increasing their vitamin supplementation, as having darker skin prevents less sunlight from penetrating the receptors, being able to make the vitamin D that's required.